some cod strips and mushy peas. I'm gonna have, because I'm a bit like health conscious now, got mineral water, Rodney. Speaking of which, I'm going to also talk about a brilliant British comedy show. Let's pour this in first though. Cheers. Yeah, this TV show is called Only Fools and Horses. Dip this into the mushy peas here. Oh yeah. And to all my American friends, if you ain't seen it, guys, definitely check it out, because it's really funny. Fiancé Travers Lassance says I'm Del Boy in it. It's basically about a family, like two brothers, called Del and Rodney. That live in a council flat in South East London, with their granddad to start with, and then eventually, with their uncle. But it's like, Del Boy's this sort of wheeler dealer, he don't pay no income tax or VAT, or he just does like markets and stuff, flogging all this like hooky sort of gear. But it's like so many funny like moments in it, memorable moments. And there's like one of them where they give a lift to this like really rich woman. Because she's broken down, so they give her a lift back to her house. It's like this big sort of posh, like big sort of mansion. And Del overhears the sort of lord of the manor on the phone to this cleaning service that are gonna clean his chandelier, and he says, "Oh, that's way too expensive," So Del Boy then pretends that he's an expert in cleaning chandeliers, and offers to do it for a lot cheaper. So he goes back there with his granddad and his brother, and there's two chandeliers, and so he gets like him and his brother to stand underneath one of the chandeliers while the granddad undoes the bolts from the ceiling above, and Del Boy goes to him, "You ready, Rodney?" He goes, brace yourself, Rodney." So Grandad says, right, I'm ready now, and he hits the bolt with the hammer, and the chandelier that's behind them falls to the ground and smashes like on the floor. It's just so funny. One of my favourite episodes is called Friday the 14th, and Dale wants to go to, is it Devon or somewhere, or Cornwall, somewhere like that anyway, and to get some salmon, because he's going to sell this salmon to this butcher, or to this fishmonger anyway, not butcher, and so they go away for the weekend to this place. One of the characters in it, it's his place, he's called Boise, and it's his weekend place that he has, and he's lent them the place. But what's happened is an escaped lunatic is on the run in the area. So they go to the place, and it's like there's no electric, because the power's been down because there's this massive thunderstorm, and like Rodney's getting all freaked out over it, and then he opens the window, the curtain, and there's like a guy staring at him in there. What he looked like, he said, oh, he had this like evil piercing eyes, he said, and hairs up his nostrils, and he was really, really horrible. And then Grandad says to him, "You sure it weren't a reflection?" He goes, "No, what do you mean a reflection?" Eventually, they get the guy that's escaped, and Dell stays there with one of the wardens, one of the guards from the actual place where it escaped from. So the police and that come, and they say, "Well, where is he then?" And he goes, "He's there." And they show him, and he goes, "This isn't the escaped lunatic, this is the groundsman." Said, "And you shouldn't gag him like that, he has asthma." He said, "But that's who the guard said it. He said it was him." He said, "What guard?" He said, "Like the escaped convict stole the guard's clothes and overpowered him." So Del is now at this house with the escaped lunatic, and it's just the most hilarious thing, because like the phone goes, and he goes, "Oh, hello Rodney, all right, how you doing?" And then Rodney's telling him on the phone, and then Del goes, "He's what?" Oh, it's just so funny. Sorry guys, I'm using my fingers, it's not very civilised, is it? But I don't care. goes to this bar to try and like, you know, meet women and that, and the bar like door is closed, and like Del is sort of leaning on the bar like that. And his friend Trigger, who's one of the characters in it as well, is with him, and he goes, "Oh, Trig, if you play your cards right, mate, you know, we could get a couple of birds, you know, a couple of hot women." And he's leaning on the bar, and all of a sudden they see these like women. But unbeknown to Del, the barman's come out and opened the bar door and lifted the top up. So he goes, "Oh, look at this. Could be on a winner here." Goes, "Play it like nice and cool, Trig, nice and cool," and he leans back like against the bar. But there's no door, and he just goes straight down. And it is the most, at least one of the funniest, I think, moments in comedy for me. You know, it's just hilarious. And he gets up and he goes like, "Oh, I'm going." Trigger goes, "I thought you was going to talk to them women, you know." He goes, "Nah, you're cramping me style, Trig, you're cramping me style." And he walks. If you've never watched them, guys, especially in America, I mean, I don't know if you even get them in America. I know there's a lot of Americans that get like Monty Python and 40 Towers. You know, and shows like that. But if you do get on your Fools and Horses, you know, definitely watch it, because it is really funny. Of course, it's a nice little way to eat it. These are Harry Ramsden's, guys. Give them a try with a mushy piece. They're absolutely delicious. Really, really nice. It's a really funny show. It's like brilliantly written by a guy Sullivan, and the acting in it is great. All the characters are brilliant in it. Every single character. You sort of get to know all the characters because they're all really funny. It's finished now, unfortunately. It's not like ended a good few years ago, but it ran for a really long time. It was just such a great show. So if you're American and you like shows like, like 40 Towers, you'll probably like this too. So check out Only Fools and Horses. If you live in the UK and you've never seen Only Fools and Horses, you don't know what you're missing. Definitely give it a go. Okay guys, it was absolutely delicious. Oh, it's nice to eat a bit like some fish. That's proper cod. Oh, Pepsi or a Coke would have gone nice with that. Definitely got to remember to get some next time, because I've been requested to eat, I think, some lasagna. So I'll be doing that very soon. And also I've got a great story to tell you as well with me and Travis Lassance, which actually happened today, but I talked about this instead. I'll talk about this one of our stories when we were out and about and something happened. Okay guys, I'm going to go now. It's really good to see you. Thank you for joining me for a fish supper. Very nice. I will be back, but in the meantime, have yourself